Try again. Good evening, guys and girls, and welcome. And what we'll do now, we'll try and get the cyanide meter up. I don't know if we're going to use the cyanide meter, but we'll get it in case we need it. So there we go. It takes its time coming on this fucking cyanide meter. There we go, guys. There we go, there's the cyanide meter. Right, we probably will use the cyanide meter for this demonstration of doing receive. Good evening, Chris, good evening, Steve, good evening, Richard, and good evening everybody else who's watching. And what we're going to do tonight, we are going to do the Harvard, whatever it fucking is. It's basically a fucking Mustang 1000 with an Harvard front on it. I've already done the signal meter bulb. I did that off camera. I also know that the frequency, that it won't go on frequency. We can't get it up high enough. Because the crystal's dropped too low, so we're going to have to replace the crystal. It's not illegally out of range, but it's enough for me to want to change it. So we're going to, we are going to replace the reference crystal. I've spray painted the front as well, because the front was black. I've resprayed it black. I was going to do it silver, but I decided to do it blackish as a proper colour. So we've had it outside, that's why it's on a cloth. We've had it outside and we've sprayed it. And we've also sprayed the knobs. And I was going to spray the case covers, but the case halves, but there's not really any need to do that because they're in nice condition. Once I got the detergent on them and give them a wipe over, they've come up actually nice. So I don't know what they're doing upstairs. It sounds like a fucking torture chamber. Yeah. Anyway, what are we? 5 past 7. It'll quieten down up there in a minute. In about half an hour. Anyway, guys, so let's get to camera. Let's get over to the workbench. And what we're gonna do, we'll lift this up and we'll get this going so that we can all see what I'm doing. There's a menu that came through the door. May use that, may not, but I used it to put my bits on earlier. So what we're going to do, we're going to go knock it back 1 on the pages. There we go. And there's what we want. And we're there. Right. So what we're going to do, we're going to start with the transmitter. We're going to change the reference. We're going to change the 10.2, 10.24 reference oscillator. I'll just unplug the mic, it make it easy. Move my little twiddly thing. Right, so our crystal is... Oh, look at that pattern it's left on there. I have to try and polish that out. The cloth's left a pattern, guys, because the paint hasn't fully dried. Might have to redo that. Or maybe not. You know, before it dries, fully hardened, I think I can yeah, we'll be able to buff that out. That's not too bad now. There, make sure that side doesn't get any. There we go. Right. Still a bit there. Let's just try with the cloth. Yeah, I might have to do that again, guys. But we'll see. We'll see. Anyway, on with the reference crystal. Right, so the crystal is there. I think it is that one there. No. One. It's that one. Let's get me sucker. Why is it you can never just lift them out, even though you go up with the sucker? There you go. Right. Just clean the excessive bits away off there. Right, that's the one we've taken out. This is the one we're putting in, 10.25. Right, straighten the legs up. So we'll go in. Right guys, this is the one that we put that AM set the other week that came from Stuart. We put this in that. See if we can get it up. See, the good thing about the crystals, I'll come to the chat in a minute. That fucking fell out. It fucking fell out. Fell out the daft cunt. I'll tell you what we'll do, we'll take these things off because they're shorter. We'll put the original plastic spacer on. What we'll do, we'll feed that through. It's not sitting too fucking high then. Bend them over. There we go. Fall out now, you bastard. Fucker fell out. Just touched out there. Accidentally unsoldered. There you go. Let's just get that bit of solder. That's it. So what we'll do now, we'll clip those leads down. There you go. It's good. Right, plug my friend Mike back in. Plug the mic in. Right, what we can do now, we can turn it on, put it on channel 20, which it is. We're on low power, by the way, for the frequency adjustment, so we're not chucking. Look at that, 277918. Yeah, so we might get up there with that. May 2779. One, 2, 5 we want. Fucking hell. Wow. Let's just clip towel ground on. Well, actually, guys, one 5 we want to be, we're too high. Bring this all the way up. We'll take it down. 2779. Are we on channel 20? Make sure. There we are. 2779, there we go. Seven. That's as low as we can go, guys. One 6.5. We can't get to. We can't get it to fucking. We can't get it to 125. Crystal's too high. Could be, mind you, could be that the crystal's warm actually from when we put it in. So I'm going to turn this. So that's 20, that's... But we won't come down anymore. $27 no and 79. No. That's as low as it will go. And that's... shit, that's jammed. Was that jammed? It's jammed, guys. It's actually split, I think. So just get it to near there. I think we can get it down there. One nine. Yeah, I think we'll get it down. Okay, I overdid it when I tightened it. When I wound it down. That I can do about that. It's not actually stupidly out, to be honest. Oh, we're getting there. We'll get there. It needs to go a bit lower. Yeah, it's about as good as we're going to get. Let's see how it sounds on the monitor. It's not too bad actually. It'll drop with age anyway. It's a little bit over the one I'd like. One, two, three, four. Yeah, that's good. That's alright. I'll do that, guys. We can leave that. We can live with that. Shit. 27. Yeah, we can live with that. 185. We really could do with it being down a bit lower. 7. That'll do. Right, that'll do us. Right, so what we need to look at next, guys, we need to look at the power. You're not going to see much of that from here, but we'll try. We have got the motorised tripod now. I charged it up earlier, but where's the remote control for the zoom? Should be. There it is. We'll try and get you to zoom in. Away. So we can adjust the power. Right. Yeah, we are a bit high on the crystal, but it'll drop down with age. There you go, guys. That should do us, shouldn't it? Because we're looking at this. We're looking at the 5 watt scale. So if I get me little twiddler, and what we want to do, we want to adjust the transmitter. We want to put it back into high power. Disconnect the frequency counter. There we go. Right. And we are on 4.5 watts. So 3.5 watts, sorry. So we'll see if we can get it the full 4 watts. That's that one. Don't give us much. Well, that's too good, knocks us right off. No. Nothing gained really. Let's turn it down. Let's turn it down. We want it in the centre of the peak. About there. That one's received, so we don't touch VCO that one. We'll touch that one. Right, let's get the other tool so we can adjust this. Let's turn this down. Is there anything in the bottom of that? Because we're not going down, I don't think we're going down as far as we should. I don't think we're getting maximum adjustment on that, to be honest. We might be. Take it out and have a look. Yeah, we probably are actually, yeah. Yeah, we probably are. Let's pop it back in. Yeah, the way to do it, guys, is to replace. Right, let's turn this back so we get back to our set. 3.5 watts, which is what we started with. We've not really gained anything. Just winding it down. And that's winding it down. Go 3.5 watts dead on. Right, so we're not gonna so we're not gonna get any more than 3.5 watts. What we'll have to do is change this. That's getting hot, it's supposed to though. What we'd have to do is change this ballast resistor and change that to a 2 watt. Sorry, to a 2 ohm. We haven't got one, so we'll get one ordered, and then we'll get the full 4 watts. So let's check. I can't remember how you check the VCO, so we're going to leave that for now. Leave the VCO for now, because I can't remember how to check it. I know it's 4.5 volts, but I can't remember. I can't remember the exact steps. So what we're going to do, we're going to plug this in to our external speaker, and we can then hopefully look at the sine ad. Yeah, we can then hopefully look at the sine ad. So let's see. PA external. Let's get our signal generator. Is it already connected? Well, it's connected. To the generator. The generator. We're not connected to the power, so we need to make sure don't squeeze the fucking mic as well, because you blow the signal generator up doing that. So what we'll do, we'll connect our signal generator to this, then we'll just whack the voltage up from 6.7 to 12. Alright. Let's turn that up to 12 volts. Right, so let's see let's turn it down and see what we can listen to it to. turn that back up and we'll check the detector. So we'll connect this to the oscilloscope. I'm gonna have to move some of this stuff. I'll come into chat in a minute, guys. I'm gonna have to move some of this fucking shit off here. I can't find the fucking oscilloscope wires. There they are. There's the wires for the oscilloscope. Let's connect that up. Check our detector. Our detector here. Hang on. There we go. A bit crackly. Right, let's press that to auto set everything. That's not what we want. Oh, for fuck's sake. Check that. There. Doesn't like that ground. No. Don't want to set. Come on, you fucker. I just doesn't want to set, this guy's. Try again. There we go. It's been jumping about a bit. Now let's have a look at the detector, which is this one here. I think it's this one. But we know what position that's in anyway if it's not. So that's the filter. That's the detector. And that's actually spot on. So we can get rid of that. We'll need the oscilloscope there now. Let's just do the receiver. You know, I don't even think I need to bother with this. Well, where's my little twiddler? You know, I think this is as good as it gets. So let's try. Nothing on, no gain on that one. No gain on that one. No. Nothing on them, guys. No gain on them, guys. Don't think we're going to get anything on these. No. No. They're as good as you get. And that one has VCO, so we don't want to touch him. That's it, guys. Let's turn that down. Right, let's have a look at the chat. Right, so basically we've not done too bad. We can still hear it. Good evening Chipmunk, good evening Ridley, Mark over at Four Wheels Wobble and Bernie and everybody else there. I know there's a whole crowd of you sit and watch. Mr. Chippy don't know what's going on there, probably get this a few times. Got to be a damn Golston man. You've got a ghost, you're fictitious. There's Bernie hiding in the back. Anyway, you are fixing something that didn't need fixing again. Yeah. Well, I'm just checking it over really. I had to replace the reference crystal. We could do the crystal there, the reference oscillator crystal, because that was too low, and it wasn't illegally out of spec, but it wouldn't have been long before it would have been, so we've had to do that. So now we can take this back off here, plug it back into here. Now we can put this back together, because I would like, to be honest guys, I would like to replace that ballast resistor on camera, but I haven't got one, so I can't do that. It just means that the set won't do the full 4 watts. Oh, we didn't check the power balance, did we? We didn't check the power balance. We'll just quickly check the power balance. We should be pretty balanced. We'll check it with our little small meter, because we get accurate numbers rather than looking at the Marconi. I think we're going to be pretty much right. We'll check it with the small meter. I'll just hold the meter, and if I need to show it I can. 3.6. Let's go to channel channel 40. 3.7. Channel 1. 3.8. So we're not bad there, are we really? We're pretty balanced there, aren't we guys? So we'll go to 3.7, 3.8, yeah, that'll do. That will do us. And I'll just quickly try and show you the power balance, if I can. Alright, so I need to lift his up a bit. Stay pretty much in the same place. Just lift his up. Come over a bit. The other way. Up a bit. I said up, you know, people. Okay, there we go. Now if I just zoom in. That's full zoom. Right, so if I take my glasses off. Right, so that's channel 1. 3 point, what did I say it fucking was? I can't see that with my fucking glasses. 3.8 I said, didn't I? 3.84, channel 40 is at 3.7. Yep, low power is going to be low power. 0.7, 0.3, 0.37 low power. You can't adjust the low power on this, it's non-adjustable. There we go. Disconnect this from the power. Let's get it off the electricity. And then we can drop that into there. Make sure our power supply ain't shorted. No, it ain't. We're good. Now all we need to do is unplug the mic and put this together. Right, we're not going to spray paint the case because look at the condition of it, guys. Let me zoom out. The case on this is in beautiful nick. It's just the front that was letting the side down. Yeah, I need to just come down a little bit now, don't I, because we're up a bit. There you go. Is that enough? Yeah. Right, there's the case, guys. Look at that, it's a beautiful nick. So let's connect the speaker back up. Speaker. There we go. It's not really a case of fixing something that doesn't have to be fixed. What it is, it's a case of making sure that it's fit for purpose. And British specified, this needs to be fucking polished. May have to do that again, you know. Just get me detergent on the cloth. There we go. Try and polish it with that. Because as you can tell I fucking painted it. Oh fuck, I'm not arsed. Looks better than what it did earlier. He's sitting full of fucking scratches now. See, it's supposed to polish out. When you slam your hand down like that onto your bench, it fucking hurts. You know. There you go. It's about as best it's going to get. Right, that'll do, fuck it. Right. Put the top on. Yeah. The only thing with this, guys, it's got the wrong bloody screws. It come with the wrong fucking screws because somebody must have had the screws at some point out of it and lost them. They should have put these fucking nuts in. They'll do. They'll do. I mean, but it would have been nicer to have the proper fucking screws. Try this one. No. Try the fucking green one, that's usually a bit big. No, it's right, it fits. It fits. So that is another radio. Done and ready. Yeah, it looks a lot better than what it fucking did. Tell you that for nothing, guys. Just a pattern off this fucking cloth that's put on the front. Never mind. I mean, when I get rid of it, if I get rid of it, I won't hide the fact it's been painted. The front anyway. I'm honest with people. Me, if somebody says I've been painted, I say yes. And if it wasn't me that painted it, I say I don't know, but probably. Right, so why are we not going in there? Well, we will. We're a bit. That's it. Yeah. No, they've got to be. It's not a case of not a case of fixing something that doesn't need fixing, Mike. Was it Mike who said it, or Martin, one of you? It's not a case of fixing something that doesn't need fixing. These radios have to comply. Even today, they have to comply to the regulations. I've cleaned all the front on that. Look at that. Looks really good now. It's not bad. Yeah, I can live with that. Gonna have to. Right, now let's get the Midland. Let's look at the Midland, because the Midland, I was going to save the Midland until tomorrow, but someone's just gone past with a siren on. I was going to save the Midland for tomorrow, but no, I may as well do it now. It's got these little feet on the bottom. I was going to paint this, but I don't think I will. I think I'll leave it original because it looks alright. Let's get this fucking, let's get this stereotypical microphone socket off the side. And that's okay now. Wow, that's not, those screws are not the right ones for that. It should be the same as them. Look how long they are, they're not going back in. I don't put these stands on, these microphone holders on them anyway. That's not going back in there, that's the wrong, that is completely wrong that, guys. Look at that, because the damage is done to the case. It's not supposed to be, they're not supposed to be that long. Nowhere near it. Right. So what we'll do, we'll take the bottom out, we'll take the top off. We don't do the VCO on this either because the components for doing the VCO are not fitted. You have to fit extra components to do it. So we're not going to. If it's all locks in, so we're okay. Because we checked it earlier when we checked the power. Right. Let's get me plug socket. There it is. Should we first of all just take me top off? Oh, there's no cylinders in this. It looks pretty good actually. No, we've got no silliness. When I say silliness, I mean nobody's put channels on it that shouldn't be there. Right, this doesn't look like it's been messed with, but it is only doing 3 point something fucking watts. So we do need to get it up to standard. VCO, we're not going to touch that because we haven't got. We want to plug our. There's my fucking lead. Daft Cunt left it in the fucking small meter. Right, so plug that into there. There we go. Plug that in. Get our sockets. That's frequency counter. Trouble with everything's fucking red and fucking black. When everything's red and black, guys. So the black goes in here. I'm going to repair this at some point so that the wires don't keep pulling out of it. There we go. There you go. Are we in? We're not doing much. There we go. Not all the way in. There we go, we're on. Got a bit of a dodgy connection. So we'll start with the transmitter. No low power on these, by the way, guys. We're on channel 20. Now, where's my twiddling stick? There it is. So we'll start with the transmitter and we're going to just peak it. Oh, the fucking thing's gone off. That's it. Right. Let's peak the transmitter. So you want the centre of the piece, guys. About there. And that one. One. And that one. That's about right. Now, that's about right. So, let's doesn't fit. Get that over for a minute. Let's find one of these fucking tools that fits. There's one in here that does. That's him. I think it's that fella there. Get the fucking grease off him, wax off him. Right. Just remelt the wax. Yeah. Okay, now I could do a bit more melting that wax. It's the only problem with this fucking stuff. Just wind it up. And then I can wind it down and set it. There we go. So we'll bring it back up. That's at maximum. Now this one here is for setting your power. Just bring it up, then we can wind it down and set the power. Okay, now thought we'd have got the 4 watts, but we're not. Right, bring that out to there, that's 3.5. There we go. That's 3.5. Soon. There we go. Oh, actually, my mistake. 4 watts. Let's see how we are on channel 40. On 40. 4 watts. Channel 1. Just under. So if we just adjust that's dead on 4 pretty much. That's pretty much right. Yeah. Just knock that down there a little bit. There you go. Let's put our small meter on and just double check the balance. I'm pretty happy with that actually, guys. I'm pretty happy. I don't like keep bending this, so I'm going to have to sort out another lead, because it doesn't make contact unless I bend it, because I modified the lead. Right, so let's check with this. .4, so we can come down a little bit. 4.4. 4.3. So we'll come down just a little bit, guys. Just bring us down to our 4 watts that we're allowed to have. Alright. Put that there so I can see the fucking thing. 4.3, and this is used to set the power. 0.2. 404. That's 4.3. Just adjust that one there. Just see where we are now. 3.0. Let's go back up. .4 watts dead on. It's 4.2. That's 4.1. I don't think we're going to get much better than that, are we, guys? Yeah. Yeah, that's 4.2. I think that's about right. 4.2, channel 1, just 4 watts then in 4.1. Yeah, we're actually not bad there, actually, that's pretty good. Well, we're actually 4.01. And on channel 40, we're actually 4.30, so just adjust this one here at the back here. So check that. No, I don't think we're going to get any better than that without the 3 watts there. 3.5, so yeah, 4.2, 4.0, that's about the best we're going to get, I think. Yeah. Now we want to look at the receiver on this, don't we? Because we think the receiver is a bit there. There you go, guys. Let me try and zoom in and show you this. Let's go back to channel 20. Channel 20. 4.2, that's good enough. That's good enough, that'll do us. Do my loads a bit warm. And a bit loose, there we go. Now let's go to the receiver. And there we go. We don't need the mic for this, we don't want to squeeze 5 watts into our 4 watts, sorry. We want to squeeze 4 watts into our generator, do we, guys? No. So 2779.125, we're going to do actually right. Turn the generator all the way up. Turn that to minus 0.70 dB. Now where did I put my fucking lead? There it is. Nah, I've got a feeling that this is a bit deaf. Because I've just got that feeling. Now which is PA and which is CB? That's PA, that's external speaker. Yeah, we're a bit out. Let's see how low we can go. Or we lose it. Let's go up. Yeah. 118 dB we're hearing it at. Alright, let's get the oscilloscope. Put the oscilloscope on. Turn that down so it doesn't hurt your ears. I do apologise to headphone users. Buy a proper pair of speakers like the rest of us. Get in there. There we go. As soon as the calls off, it hits. I'm not sure why. So let's turn this up. Let's press that. That doesn't like that ground being connected. Right. Let's do the detector and get it out of the way, guys. Where's my fucking screwdriver? My tool for adjusting the detector. Detector is this one here under all this fucking wiring. No. fucking under it. Can't get under it, guys. Not with that. Won't get it with that. Might get it with that. Let's turn that up a bit. That's your detector. So now we get rid of the oscilloscope. Get rid of that. Got a lot of noise coming in from somewhere. I'm not sure where. Right, so what we can do now, guys, we can now just tune up the receiver. So we'll just start at the top and work our way down. Turn this down a bit. There we go. And we will check it's on frequency, we've not done that yet. We'll come back and do that. Got a loose connection somewhere here. Yeah. Got a loose connection somewhere, guys. I'll have to take the bottom off and check for dry joints. That's alright. Nothing there either. That's weird. Turn that down, because I'm not. Oh, fucking thing's gone off. You can stay on your cunt. There we go. Right. That's that one. That's that one. That's that one. That's that one. Go back to the detector. Let's get into it. set this up. Looking at minus 121 now, so we've improved a bit. But that needle's not right, that S meter. And I think the adjustment for the S meter is, I think it's here, it's one of these, it's either that one, I think that's the power meter. No, that is the signal meter. Get this one. That is the signal meter. We want that to be on S9. There we go. That's an S9 signal on there. Right. So what we'll do now, we'll unplug this. We will look underneath for dry joints because shouldn't do that. So we're getting, so anyway, let's unplug that, plug it back into the power meter. Unplug that because we're done with the receiver. I think the power's just gone off and just lost the bloody power to it again as well. Yeah, that socket's dodgy. The actual plug itself, not the socket. There we go, we're back on. Right, so what we'll do next, get our frequency counter, connect the ground onto the chassis anywhere. Just loosely couple that, squeeze the mic, 277872, so we want to bring that up, and to adjust that we adjust this trimmer here. That's the wrong way. Twenty-seven 79125 we want. And then the fucking thing moved. $27.79. Fucking hell. We're just losing the fucking lead moves. When it does. On channel 20 out we here. 2779 125. Fucking hell. It's not moving. Twenty-seven, 79. 27, 79, 17. It's moving about a bit, that guys. Let's try and waggle this thing about a bit. Because it's got crap in it. Moving about this, guys, it shouldn't. Current limiter. Twenty-seven, 79, 136. There we go. Twenty-seven, 79, 12. One, two, 127. That's right. 27, 79, 127. That's about as best as I'm going to get it, guys. About as best as we're going to get it. So what we'll do, we'll just lift the bottom off and we'll have a look for our dry joints, because it shouldn't make that, or it shouldn't. I just want to check it. So we'll just remove the bottom and have a look, because it shouldn't go off when you move wires. So we just want to have a look. Just do a visual inspection. Might not be anything, but you never know. It shouldn't go off when you move wires, and when you move that wire the signal meter slams across, and it shouldn't do that, so we've got something somewhere not right. So we're going to just have a look, give it a visual inspection. So you putting that fucking mic socket on it didn't help, because that comes right fucking through here. And that would have hit the fucking resistor. It could have hit the resistors on the channel change board, but it doesn't look as though it has. It comes right fucking through there. Right, let's have a look. Oh, somebody's been in here, guys. And somebody's redone all this. Let's have a look at that brown wire. That brown wire's there. And it goes to the signal meter. I wonder if it's just causing a short. It doesn't look as though there's any dry joints. Looks like it's had an audio output chip in its life. No dry joints on the FM subsystems. A chip, that looks okay, which is this beast here. PLL's here, that looks okay. Looks like somebody's done some work on it in the past. Just reflowing it. I can't see anything. I mean, I don't like that there. That there looks like it's a bit dodgy. Let's plug the speaker in. You can't really tell about the speaker being plugged in. External speaker. This plug's a bit dodgy. Let's plug this back into the generator. I think it might have just been a short, to be honest. There is a dry joint. Fucking finding it's another matter. There's a dry joint in it, guys. We're finding it. Are you?
Yeah, just got uniform under.
Right, do's a brew. Why is that time already?
Yeah.
Well. Get in. Fuck's sake. Right. Squelch is not working now when it does that. That's weird. Sorry guys. And that's the squelch there. I think that's the squelch, it's turned fully up. Sure that's the squelch. Yeah. So that about halfway. Probably the squelch control itself.
I thought that was my hearing aid, it's not, it's you.
Right, let's turn this down. Let's see where the squelch disappears. We'll turn it up rather. Turn it up a bit. Yeah, well, they weren't enough. They weren't enough because it never came up to the minimum.
So you put another 4 in?
Yes. No, well, the squelch preset is working. Sorry guys, I've got the volume control. Now let's try again. I'm not doing it now. I know what it was, guys. I know what it was. There was a resistor touching this resistor here is very close. It's very close to the signal, to the, what do you call it, the it's very close to that's very close to the that resistor there was very close to this, to the adjustment potentiometer for the signal meter. That's what was called. That was killing. That's what was killing it. Because I've just moved that and it's not doing it now. So. So what we'll do now, we'll turn it back on. Let's unplug that speaker. It won't like it transmitting with a speaker plugged in. Right, so we're going into there. Oh, hold on. Just make sure we do still do the 4 watts. And we are doing make sure we've got a good connection here because we're doing less than what we were doing before. Let's just give that a go. I don't like the fact that keeps fucking going off, that's a nuisance. You fucking keep your hand on, there we go. Oh, 4 watts. I was looking at the 5 guys. Yeah, 4 watts, we're on 4. I'm looking at the 5. Anyway, we're doing 4 watts, we're working. Need to look at this lead. There. It's this fucking socket that's the problem. Not the socket, the plug. That plug there. Right, so as far as I'm concerned, I'm happy with that. It was, what do you call it, that was hitting. I'm just looking to see which way this case goes on. Goes that way. I was going to repaint this, but I'm not going to because it's in lovely, nice, original condition. So, but the thought went through my head this afternoon, guys, to paint it, but I'm not, because I only painted the other one because it looked worse than what this one does, because it looked a bit rough. That's why I did the other one. And I've got another one that could do with being painted. But I'm not painting this because I'm happy with this. It's Christine. Yeah. I'm gonna fart. Do you want to smell it? Well, that's not like you. You normally want a bit of everything I've got. nothing like a good. It's fucking gunning cross shredded. Dopey bastard. There you go. That's it. There you go. That's got it. Some of these are fucking self-tappers and one of them ain't. Which means the screws in this are probably not the originals either. Not that it makes a difference. I mean, this is actually quite nice really. This is not a bad radio. The only problem with these is you can't really change the fucking fronts on them because the fucking mic socket is fucking bolted to the fucking front. You have to desolder the company mic socket on these to fucking change the fronts. That's if you want to change the front, that is. Right, well that's good enough. It works, it does the job. Was a bit on the deaf side, but we managed to. Yeah, it was a bit on the deaf side, guys, but we managed to sort that out a bit. It's not too bad. Let's connect. Yeah, one of these screws is a fucking probably one of the originals. Not that it matters. That her again. Fuck me, she's in and out like a 5-year-old. Fucking her again. Running in and out. Oi!
Yeah?
Stop running in and out.
Let your straps out.
You're either fucking in or you're like a 5-year-old. Right, we've got 2 more radios coming, guys, that I've ordered. I've never done them before. They're new to me. One of them's a GE PT40 and the other one's a Grandstand Hawk. They're pretty much the same radio. And they actually look quite decent. There you go, guys. Just need to get a couple of microphones now. We need a mic for this and a mic for that. There we go. We're all done. There we go. Let's turn the instruments off. We're all done, guys. Doesn't take much doing when you get into it. Anyway, let's come to a chat and see what you lot are barking on about. We're back on the record player tomorrow, by the way. I was going to save one of these CBs and do it tomorrow, but yeah, I was going to do one of these CBs tomorrow, but I've decided to do them now. Get that record player done for Matthew tomorrow. So that's tomorrow's project. This has got a knot in it. Yeah. Got a knot in my wire, guys. You know, I hate fucking stuff like this. Because this is, when you're untangling this, look, you've got 2 fucking lots to untangle. And you've got the fucking scope going to it as well. The scope, I don't know why the scope was not behaving tonight. But the scope was a bit crappy tonight, guys. It's like there's noise getting in from somewhere. I don't know what it was. But when I tried it on that, I tried it this afternoon, this morning on one of these radios, it was alright. Anyway. Right, let's see where we're up to. Gaming channels. I'm not into gaming. I don't mind a bit of it, but no, I'm not obsessed with it. But then again, you know, people like Kevin love it, and nothing wrong with that. I do like games, but I don't bother that often. See who I haven't said hello to. Said hello to Martin, didn't I? I did, yes. Said hello to everybody there. Four Wheels, yes. Said hello to everybody there. Pat, yeah, hello Pat. Said hello to Pat. The programme Roland. Good evening Roland. The Chipmunk. And I said YouTube, you were fixing stuff that didn't need fixing. Right. No, it's not a case of fixing stuff that doesn't need fixing. Oh, and I said, were you fixing YouTube? I said YouTube were fixing stuff that didn't. Oh, I thought you were asking if I was fixing stuff that didn't need fixing. No, just giving them a tune up. I mean, let's face it, after 30 odd years they need a tune up. 40 odd years, I mean they were made in 1981, 82. They need a tune up after that. Yeah, so we're always there. It always amazes me how the north is still sunny when all down here is getting dark. Yeah, it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. It's proof the earth isn't flat. Well, of course the earth isn't flat. If the earth was flat, cats would have pushed everything off the edge. That's true. I'm nearly 8k, Richard. Ray, sorry. Yeah. I'm just going to read out what I think is relevant here, guys. Talking about motorbikes isn't there are channels for that, but I don't mind it being mentioned briefly. I've done a few bikes myself in the past. I know my way around an engine. Just don't like fucking. I just don't like getting covered in fucking oil. Leave that to people who enjoy it. I've reached £1,000 maximum before tax. The £1 before maximum before tax. I expect inland revenue. What's your channel called, Kevin? Ready to see cunts. Wow, Kevin, we just noticed your channel has exploded. It's not your channel has exploded. Well, yeah, well done, Kevin. Pink wire issue sounds like. Yeah, I got it, mate. Yeah, no, I got it, mate, no worries. Yeah, accept my apologies, I got it. Yeah. No, but these things do need a tune-up after all these years. Yeah, we're back on frequency with them anyway. I put a capacitor before. Oh, I didn't know. I didn't now get my flips hi-fi mini working. I'm on with a 1960 Lambretta restoration. Oh, nice. 1960 Lambretta. I like them old scooters. Yeah, I like them. They're fucking dear now. I mean, the prices of people, just go back to camera one. The prices of people ask for those old scoots, it's unreal. I don't think they're worth that fucking much. They weren't that much when they were new. They were made to be everyday transportation for fucking Italians. And then the mods got hold of them. The reason why the mods got hold of them is they didn't want to get fucking muck and shit up the zoot suits. All over the zoot suits. I don't do modern engines. I don't like modern engines, but older vehicles can be fun to work on. Used to go up VW split screen. Used to go to do up VW split screen buses with an uncle. Converted to motorhomes. Yeah. And nice to see scooter clubs out and about though. Oh yeah. I used to be a member of the Manchester Lions scooter club in Manchester. I used to be a member of that when I had my scooter. I could still go if I wanted. You don't actually have to have a scooter because it's a fucking pub, so anybody can go in there. You know, I think you got to have a scooter to join it. What would cause VCO voltage to keep dropping? I've got an Amstrad 901 and VCO is all over the place. What would cause it? Well, the VCO is supposed to be 4.5 volts. I'm not sure because I've never had the problem, but I can't. If you send me your email address, Rob. Yeah, Rob Thomas. Yeah, send me your email address, Rob, and I'll send you the manual for the Amstrad. I'll email you the Amstrad manual. This is the actual service manual. See if it says anything in there about it, because it does give you a bit of information on it. Let's turn the cyanide off. Don't need that now. But I've never actually had the problem, so I'm not 100% sure. But it's not that one I want. That is the Amstrad manual, but I don't want to open it with that. Open with Microsoft Edge. Confirm. Oh, get off. Fuck off. There we go. Right, so transmitter alignment. Is the VCO all over the place on transmit as well, or is it receive? Is it both, or is it receive or transmit? Because you've got a transmit VCO and a receive VCO. See if it gives any troubleshooting guides. I've never had that problem, so to be honest, I don't know. But see if it tells us anything we might need. Let's zoom out a little bit. I don't think it gives us any. Fuck is zoomed in, idiot. There you go. Now, let's see if it tells us anything. tells us that the UK spec. It warns you about modifying them. Amstrad Consumer Electronics PLC. Let's see what it says about the VCO. I don't know whether you transmit VCO or you receive VCO. You have two. Now let's have a look at the VCO adjustment in general, because it does cover it. Let's zoom in a bit. That way I'm not fucking straining. I just was going to have a look at the circuit, but there's no need. Right. Right. That's you. Yeah. This shows the early version that came with the what do you call it? Warns you there as well. They like warning you, don't they? Here we have VCO alignment channel 1. Area. Connect circuit tester between C9 and ground. Set to 12 volts DC. Range. They want you setting the radio. Set to 12 volt DC range. Yeah, I mean none of that really applies now because we've got digital meters that do it automatically. Adjust T1 to give 2.0 volts DC, that's the receive VCO. User remarks, use a non-metallic tool. Right, so VCO adjustment alignment, you want it on channel 1 when you do it. VCO alignment, this will be transmit. Circuit tester between it's the same as before, the 12 volt range, and set until transmit mode via dummy plug. Set unit to transmit mode via dummy plug. Adjust CT1 for 2 volts, so it's 2 volts, not 4. I thought it was 4 volts. VCO adjustment, VCO alignment channel 40. Dummy microphone plug, yeah, you plug one of them in. I just plug the fucking mic into the fucker. And just all speak. Right, so the setting the meter is the same everywhere. Set to channel 40. Set unit to transmit. Check VCO voltage for 4.3 volts on DC on channel 40. If this voltage is incorrect, recheck steps 2 and 5. 2 to 5. VCO alignment is now complete. Disconnect the meter. Yeah. So basically what I can do, all I can do really is send you this manual. Right, well what I'll do, right, it does TX on all channels, okay, which I thought it wouldn't. Manual says 2 volts on channel 1, that's right, between 4 and 5 on channel 40. Well, it's actually between channel. I think it's 4.5. Let me just double check it. I'm sure I read it as 4.5 a second ago. Let me just check the manual again. Yeah, 4.5 volts, not between 4 and 5. It's 4.5. 4.5. Yeah. So it wants to be 4.5 volts. I thought I was right. But you know, you can get them. I didn't do the VCO on this. This Harvard I've just done has got the same board, but I didn't do the VCO because I couldn't remember the procedure and I couldn't be bothered opening the manual. I wanted to print the manual out, but I've got no paper. So I was unable to print. Christine!
What?
Have you taken the bread out of the freezer?
No, you don't need the bread in the fridge. You got bread in the fridge.
How many's in there?
That's it.
Because I might want egg sandwiches for my supper.
How many do you want?
4.
You got 4 there.
Oh, that's alright then.
You got 1 loaf in the freezer.
Right.
Have you got any money for biscuits tomorrow, Andy?
I'll have a look in a bit. Right. Yeah, but it could be a capacitor, but more than likely a bloody transistor. I'm not entirely sure why the VCO's moving about, but it doesn't sound like it's moving about a lot. What happens if you set it just over 2 volts? What does it drop back to then? And are you using a plastic tool to adjust it? You know, you're not using a metal tool to adjust it, are you? Yeah, well I do, because then you can buy bread for a few days then. Yeah. I can just get it to 2, but it drops back to around about 1.2. It's like a cap is discharging. When you get it cheap, it's handy to freeze. Absolutely. Wouldn't waste nothing these days. Things are dear enough. But at the end of the day, guy, I think what you need to do is, you know, I'm asking you. You're not really answering me. Are you there? Are you still there, Rob Thomas? Are you adjusting it with a plastic trimmer tool? Is what I'm trying to find out. Because if you adjust it with a metal tool, it will drop back. You won't get it. That's why it tells you not to use a metallized tool to adjust it. You're supposed to do it with a plastic tool, like I've been doing. I've been using a little plastic trimmer to trim them. Whenever I set it, it drops back. I've got a proper trim tool. Right. Well, what if you set it just over? What happens then? If you were to set it to say it's supposed to be 2 volts, but what if you were to set it to 2.2? What would happen then? You know, try doing that, because that might drop you on the 2 volts then. I have a ceramic trim. Well, that's good enough. Ceramic trim tool. That's what you're supposed to use. Either ceramic or plastic. You can even use aluminium, because aluminium is not metal, it's an alloy. You can use aluminium trim tools. I used to have a trim tool which had an aluminium bit in the bottom, right in the, just a little piece right in the bottom of it. It still drops. Right, well, I can send you the manual. Right, I can send you the manual. See, I've never had that problem, you see. I've never had that problem, so I've never had to fix it. Because that board's generally very reliable. It's generally a reliable board. That, I think it's the Cybernet 002 chassis. I'm sure it is, or 200. I think it's a 002. The Cybernet 002 chassis. And they're usually quite reliable. The only thing with those, the only thing I've noticed with those 002 chassis, and I've had it with just about every one of them I've ever had, is the reference crystal, you can't pull them up high enough. You have to change them, like I've had to change the one in this Harvard. And it's still a bit high, I can't get it any lower than what it is. So it's, you know, it's got plenty of time to drop. It's not illegally out of spec, it's legally in spec. And it is okay, it will work. So I'll send you an email, I have some bits I was going to send up to you anyway. If you want them, absolutely, I'll send you my address. And I'll send you that manual and see how you get on. But I'll also ask my friend Richard from UKCB Servicing. I'll have a word with Richard and see if he knows, because he's done a lot of them and he might have had the fault. You know, I can't promise, but I will ask him, certainly. In fact, while we're talking, I'll fire an email off to him. Oh, let me just ask you something before I do that. Let me just ask you something, Rob. Is it a genuine Amstrad 901? Is it a genuine Amstrad 901? Did you say it was a 901? Well, there's 900 and 901 are the same. Is it a genuine Amstrad, or is it made in Japan, or is it made in Hong Kong? Because the Hong Kong ones were fake, but they only faked the 901. They didn't fake the 900. All the 901s, all the 900s were genuine Japanese ones. 2 volts on the manual. Oh, you've already got the manual because you've just told me it says so. You've already got that, haven't you? Yeah. Yeah. I'm just trying to go back. Yeah, the Amstrad 901. Yeah. Yeah, it's a Japanese one. Yeah, because as you probably know, mate. Well, what I'll do, I'll actually I'll ask my friend Richard. I'll ask him now, and he'll probably let me know if he knows. Yeah, it did. Thank you, Stuart. I forgot to mention it. Cheers, mate. Thank you. Yeah, thanks for that, mate. I'll read that later because I want to send that message off to Richard. I'll read all that later. So, yeah, I did. I got it. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, she got a treat last night. She got a takeaway. I put her tenner towards it, and I put a tenner out of my pocket towards it. So we had a takeaway for our supper. Oh, thank you very much, sir. Right, Richard. Here we go. Out! Stood behind me whining. Yeah. Oh, get off. There we go. Reply. There we go. It drops to what? Let me just check. 1.2 I think you said, didn't you? Yeah, 1.2 volts. Yeah. There we go. See if Richard knows. I mean, if anybody does, he will. I'd be surprised if he doesn't. But yeah, we'll see. And see if we can get you sorted. But if you send me an email, I'll send. I think you've got the manual, haven't you? Because you just quote me from it. So I'll send it if you need it. Not sure about green bread, yuck. Who? Steve, it's not. There's something buzzing in your workshop, Andy. I can hear like a low humming noise. Oh, it was here, but it's not. Yeah, it might have been that. It might have been this lead here, guys. Yeah, it could be this lead here that I've been using to. I've got a USB lead there as well. Might have been this lead I was using, guys, because I've been using. Hang on, I'm getting tangled up here. It's like wrestling with snakes. Right, it might have been this lead here, guys, that I was using because I was using that for the CB. So there shouldn't be any buzzing there now, because I can't hear it coming through my speakers. So it shouldn't be coming through now. Let me just have a listen. Just have a listen. Just wrap this USB lead up so it doesn't end up down there, because if it does, I'll never get the bloody thing back. I use that for connecting some of my cameras. If I do a video outside or something, use it for connecting them. Let me just turn the volume up, because if it's buzzing, out there, it'll be buzzing in here. No, nothing. So it must have gone. But yeah, there was a buzz earlier. But that was just me. Yeah, you can do that. Oh, that's a tumble dryer. Yeah, that's a tumble dryer you can hear, guys. Yeah, that like drone. Yeah, if I turn the mic off for a second. Yeah, I take it went then. Yeah, it's a tumble dryer. I've got the dryer on, having to dry my daughter's uniform. I'm glad we got to the bottom of that. For a minute there I thought I was going to have to try and track down a buzz that I didn't have, which I haven't got. It's the tumble dryer, guys. Yeah, so there we go, guys. What time are we on? We'll just wait. I might not hear from Richard tonight because I don't think he'll be in bed yet, but I know you don't really hear from him. I might not even hear from him until Monday because I don't think he replies to business emails until Monday. I don't know though. Yeah, I might do. I might not. So I bought some new leads off him for these Midlands. These are brand new leads. Let's see if one of these fits in here nicely. These are brand new. Richard makes these. He bought the tooling and all the bits for them. He makes these. They're not dear either, and they're nice. They don't fall to bits, and they should fit in there perfect. If they don't, then it'll be the socket. Yeah, it's the socket, guys. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's the socket because these leads fit perfect. They fit the other. They fit. Yeah, it's the socket. Yeah, them pins are a bit wider. Because if I get the 3001 or the 4001 off the side there, if I get the other one, well, I've got that maxing up there. If I get that maxing, well, I'll get the other Midland. Well, I can fucking get it. Put that there a minute. Right. Fucking box. There. Forget to unplug the mic. Forget this Midland here, guys. Just get this Midland. This is the one I restored the other week. And plug that straight in. There. It's that fucking plug. And I can see that plug has got a lot as wider. See that it goes in there nicely. So that socket on that radio needs to be, what someone's probably done in the past. Put that there for a minute. What someone's probably done here, guys, you can tell that this socket's wider. So what they've done, they've put new pins in. Yeah, they've put new pins in, you can tell when you look at it. Now I wonder if I can squeeze them back. Yeah, they put new pins in it. Yeah, the pins have been replaced. Yeah. Yeah, them pins have been replaced. So I'll have to order a socket for that as well. Yeah, they've been replaced then. Because that one doesn't fit it. And it fits the other one. So it's been replaced with yeah, because it won't go in. Yeah, it won't go in, it hits the fucking thing there. Yeah, it won't go in. So I'm not going to force it because that's a brand new lead. So that's another job to do on that one. Put a new socket on it. You never get them with good sockets on, they're usually fucked. But I might be able to make one up actually. Might be able to make one up, I don't know. Might be able to do something with it. Yeah, because it goes off on its own as well. So, I'm not going to mess with it now, I just don't want to because I've screwed it all together. So, yeah, they're cheap enough then, plug them sockets. Because Richard does them as well. Right guys, it's 9:30, I'm out of here. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for joining me guys. It's been a real pleasure to have you in. Remember, send me an email if you need anything and I'll do my best to help where I can. I'm going to go for a pee in a minute. I'm going to get off guys. Anyone wants to buy me a coffee, feel free. Like, share, subscribe. You don't have to buy me a coffee if you don't want to, it's optional. I'll catch you later guys. Thank you very much.